I think it's very important for every community to support young children and their families. After all, they are us. They're our family members, and it's our responsibility.
Early childhood is the foundation. We lay the groundwork for what our children are going to become.
Early childhood is an important time. In these early years, children's brains grow quickly and they learn things seemingly overnight. From birth through the time a child enters school, what happens in early childhood sets the foundation for later life. There are nearly 700,000 children under age 5 in North Carolina. Every child is unique and grows up in different communities, family settings, and circumstances. But no matter where they live, one thing remains constant.
What I've learned is nobody's going to come and save us but us. So we've got to be prepared to make sure that we create the kind of society and the kind of community that we want and make it a priority, especially those who may not have all of the resources or the support. We've got to be that support for them. It's important.
Many of North Carolina's children still don't get the best start possible. Fortunately, our state has a legacy of innovative early childhood programs. By continuing to build on this tradition, we ensure that North Carolina is a great state for all children to learn and grow. And this support starts at birth. Voluntary home visiting programs like Family Connects help families with newborns.
Parenting a new baby is hard because you've never done it before, and when you're in the hospital, you're so overwhelmed by just having a new baby, and when you get home, you've got lots of questions. Even though I am a labor and delivery nurse, it was still great to have a home visitor come in and answer any questions I had, because even we don't know everything. I think the Family Connects program is very beneficial. It's just really nice to have someone come in and give extra help on being a new parent.
Parenting presents new challenges as children get older and do more things on their own. Triple P, the Positive Parenting Program, helps parents understand their child and grow their toolbox of parenting strategies, offering a range of services based on families' needs to help prevent problems down the road. Supports can range from basic tips to more intensive interventions.
Triple P has been found to be very valuable because it offers parents practical tips that they can use right then. For agencies that work with families already, it's just another tool that we can use to help them to reach their goals. During that time, I think it's important that we help families to know what's going to be expected of their child when they go to school, as they approach different developmental milestones, and how to work with their child to bring out the best in them.
There are over 400,000 working parents of young children in North Carolina. These families often need safe, high-quality childcare so that young children get the early learning experiences they need to support brain development. Quality depends in large part on child care program directors and teachers. One North Carolina program that builds up the capacity of this workforce is the Early Childhood Directors Leadership Institute.
The Early Childhood Institute was special because it brought together 90 to 100 directors from across the state of North Carolina. They really taught me to step back and look at what kind of director I am. Am I one that sits at a desk, or am I very involved in my staff? And they taught us to look back at ourselves and tried to help us improve. This institute truly made a difference in me. It gave me a voice for my children.
Another program that's building up the capacity of early care and education professionals is the online master's degree in early childhood leadership, offered at 2 North Carolina universities.
The thing that made it easy for me to do it online was the fact that it was online. I have a husband, I have children, I have a life, I have a childcare center that I have to run. So being able to just log in the evenings, it was fantastic for people in the real world working. Just having that extra knowledge and education and the background, the theory, the research, all that on early education has made me, I know, a better educator and better provider and better for the children in my community that I serve.
Through these and other programs, North Carolina is leading the way in supporting young children, their families, and the people who work with them. It's important that this work continues as children enter elementary school. For example, North Carolina's new kindergarten through third grade assessment helps teachers focus on all of the key areas important to learning in the early years, such as social skills and physical development, in addition to math and reading, and target their teaching to meet children's needs.
Formative assessment is really at the heart of teaching. It's what good teachers do. You know, that constant give and take of observation, questioning, understanding where a child is, and then providing supports to move to the next level of understanding.
You got it. Let me put some words on top for you.
What we hope with this process is that we are creating something that leverages that strengthens that, and in fact helps teachers become better instructors and supporters of young children.
We need to provide a strong foundation in the early years to help children grow and learn to their full potential. Fortunately, we know a lot about what works, and that's important, to use the evidence on what works to make decisions about how we invest for North Carolina's young children. By working together and investing wisely today, we can build strong families and communities, support children's healthy development, improve teaching and learning from high-quality early education through excellent elementary schools, across our state in urban, suburban, and rural areas. We can ensure all children in North Carolina have the opportunities they deserve, making North Carolina the best we can be.
You're going to do great today. Good job.